info is overloaded at the moment, so we're not going to be able to sign into it. But let's just assume that we did. Let's assume we went over there and we input our username, input our password, and our email address. And then what we would do is we would then go back to Squirrel Mail and we refresh, and we would have an email from rss-feeds.info asking us to validate. And all you'd have to do is just click the link and then look for the validate link, and it would work just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and close that out. And so then we would come back once we validated and we click build parameters, and parameter name is parameter value is actually your username for this particular site. And my username for this particular site was Free Sites, and then I would put in my password, and then we want to test the login. I'm just taking you through the protocol right now. So we test the login, and I know this is not going to work because we couldn't even get into the site, so we're going to get a failure notice. We're going to test it anyway. And it says the parameters were updated, but it's still working. And what's going to happen is we're going to get this failure notice here in just a sec. Okay, so here we go. We came back, and here we have the login fail, and we knew that was going to happen. So, but let's just assume that this login did not fail, and it was successful. What we would do then is click Update Parameters. I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and here you see parameters are updated. That means it's going to store that information that I put in there as parameter values, so the next time it needs to log in, it will log in automatically on its own. So now we've got all that done. Okay, and we're going to go back to Manage Aggregators, to the site that we just signed up for, or in this case the site we tried to sign up for, and we see now that it's ready, but it's disabled. So all we have to do is click Enable, and let's check it, and it's enabled. So that's all we have to do right there. And now we're going to manage extra feeds. Click on extra feeds, add new, and this is where you're going to add all your extra feeds. And the title, I'm going to do one that you guys are probably familiar with, keyword sauce, and http://keywordsauce.com/blog. And the description is making keyword research a science and deep art. Then we would add and continue, and you can see it shows up here. And the next one is going to be my personal coaching. Coaching the noobs to make money online. Add and continue. Then my free websites offer. building new affiliate sites for noobs around the world. And that's all I'm going to do here. 3 is a minimum. So I'm going to do add and exit. And now, like I said before, you're going to want to do a lot more than this. You're going to want to catch up with the guys there on the forum, and we've got a link exchange thread where you guys can get together and exchange some links and help each other out and help yourselves out at the same time. So now that we have those added, we're going to go over, well, the only thing left to go over is the import export functions, and I think those are going to be pretty self-explanatory, and Tim does a good job of going over those in his videos, so I think I'm just going to skip that for now, and I think you guys will be able to get the gist of that. You're just going to use these functions when you're getting ready to build your next site. Before you finish this one, you'll download the export file, and then on the next one you'll just import it, and you'll have all this information here ready for you to go. Alright, now that you guys should be pretty clear on the import export, we're going to go back to options, and we're going to set our minimum and maximum, and since I only have 3 on here, I'm going to set it to 3 and 3, and I'm going to make sure to enable cron job. I'm going to update that. Okay, now we're going to come down to this box where the googly gook is. This is some PHP preset slip.